Go.
Okay.
Welcome, Vi. This afternoon we have our resident Vi Kick. Anybody that I mentioned this name to says she's such a lovely lady. And that's a perfect definition of Vi Kick. Vi, you've been a resident of Secaucus for so many years, and you were an employee of the Secaucus Home News for over 30 years. I know that you remember the first library in the old town hall. Now make believe you're the reporter for the paper.
Right.
And take us on a journey of your first memorable experience to visit that library. And give us about your approximate age and be as descriptive as you can so we feel like we're taking this journey with you.
Okay. Well, I was about 16 or 17 years of age when, if I remember, it was the first time, Okay. And, of course, they had the staircase. A lot of stairs. I wish I could climb them today, but then it was no problem for me at all to go up those stairs, And at the top of the stairs, to your right, was a small office, and that's where the library was situated. And Mrs. Dudley was librarian at the time. I don't remember anybody else. I know Rose DeRigo did work with them, but she was a school teacher, so I don't know I don't know anything about that.
Right. They were volunteers behind the scenes.
All right.
Mrs. DeRigo held down the fort.
Okay.
I meant to say Mrs. Dudley. Excuse me, Mrs. DeRigo did her share as well.
Oh, yes, I'm sure of that. Yeah.
But what was it like? What was it like when you were walking through town to get to the library? Someone told me there's parkland around the library, and now we see all concrete and parking spaces.
You mean around
there was
the
some
library?
parks around the town hall.
It was beautiful.
It was.
We used to have every Memorial Day was our, the parade would seem to end there, so I remember, and we would all gather in the town on the lot there. It was all grass and very, very nice, yeah.
Don't you wish it was still there?
No, I sure do. But,
now, you told me that you remembered when you went into the building that the police station was
to my left, on the
Right.
on the first floor. Well, the beginning of, I guess they can. Yeah, I know we went up. There were stairs outside too. You went
Right.
up, so it was there. Yes.
And was that intimidating to a young person that you had to go past the police station? You mentioned something about that, but maybe you were just...
I don't remember.
Okay. You spoke of the library as being a warm and welcoming place,
Yes.
and that Mrs. Dudley was friendly looking.
Oh yeah, very, very nice person. Yes. And the incident I remember is with my friend, and we had to go to high school out of Secaucus, of course, and we were coming home, had to take 2 buses. Sometimes we walked, but mostly 2 buses, and then went to the library, and we decided we're going to quit school. So that was it. Now we got upstairs. Mrs. Dudley, of course, would ask how our day went, as usual. So we answered her in the sense that we were going home to tell our parents that we're quitting school. Well, she sat down. I cannot remember her words, but she talked to us and talked to. Needless to say, neither one of us ever quit school, and neither did we ever tell our parents that.
What was your friend's name?
Oh, do you want to know my friend's
Yes,
name?
your friend's
It was
name.
Ann Wertlich.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Anne still with us today?
No.
Okay, so
Ann
she's
is
smiling from heaven at
yes,
this story
she's deceased now.
with Mrs. Dudley.
Yeah.
right?
Right.
But she must have had some impact on you because...
Yes, she did. She did have. I wish I could remember what she told me.
Right.
Told us. But,
right.
Then any time after that, anytime we had to use the library, of course, for look up things and that. And she'd say, "How are you girls doing?" And we tell her what was going on. and we were getting more comfortable meeting friends, you know. Yeah, so that's why I was always against that we didn't have a high school in town, but
right. Well, finally we
finally
do.
You do.
But
do.
so many of our residents went to other schools.
Oh yes,
and
yeah.
wound up with similar problems. What grade was that you were thinking of quitting school? Do you remember what
we
grade?
just began high school. So,
oh my!
Yeah, just the beginning of high school. Yeah,
What high school did you go to?
Emerson High School, Union City.
And what types of books do you like to read now?
Now, well, I have to have the large print because my eyes are not. I don't know, what would you call
Romance
and fiction, right?
Yeah, okay, that's it. That's what I like.
I like romance and fiction. That's nice. I don't
Yeah.
often get to sit and read.
Yeah,
I like biographies, but romance and fiction
yeah.
are always the most popular in the
Gretchen
library.
just brought me books from the library this morning.
Gretchen Henkel is with us
Yeah.
off camera.
Yeah.
That's the little voice that you hear once in a while, but she's a dear, dear friend.
Oh, yes.
And,
definitely.
Since you've worked there so many years, I'm sure don't even want to guess at the number of years you've known Gretchen.
Oh, yeah.
So we won't go there.
She was a little girl.
Now the library does deliver books if
Oh.
someone needs a delivery, but I think you prefer Gretchen going and picking them up.
She doesn't seem to mind, but in
Right.
case she does, then
Then you just
would
call and they'll come running to you.
all right. Thank you.
What can you tell me about today's libraries in comparison to the ones in the past? Is this progress, or did we lose our sense of charm?
No, I think it's progress. I think our library today is just beautiful. I mean, I can't get over there like I would like, but I know that reading room is so nice, you know. I think everything about it is very, very nice.
So you consider it progressive?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some people have told me that they wish it was back up in the town hall with the 2 little rooms and 16 chairs. That's all you had. 16 chairs. Now we have 69 computers, so you can imagine.
Well, everything's computerized, so yeah.
But it is. But you said something that I thought was interesting, and you said that you thought that mothers and children are more intelligent now than they were even years ago.
I believe they are. I really do. I don't know how come, but it seems certain things that they're more involved with their children. There are more facilities around for them to be involved in, not just the library, but other things,
I almost think sometimes they're too busy. They don't have time to just sit and read
you're
that
right.
precious book.
And the sad part is, it's that these children don't go out and play like my children did. I don't want in the street, but on the sidewalk, They used to after school, but today it's involved with television or games. I don't have any small ones, so I don't know, but that's.
That's what we hear.
Yeah.
All the mothers saying, get out in the fresh air.
Fresh air, And we used to jump, we used to turn the rope, so they jump rope, hopscotch, those kind of things. They don't do that. And the boys would play marbles,
Right. And the books meant more to you because there weren't so many books on cassette and books
that's
on...
true. Now you can get everything, yeah.
You went and you got a book and you cherished your book, right?
Yes. Yeah. And made sure you returned it on time. Now we don't even have to return it on time.
Oh, no, now you do. In the second line, you're very right, though. In the library in Plaza Center, they relaxed all of their rules. Now, it's important that you return those books on time.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I didn't know if filming was going on.